Hello and welcome into The Buzz, WCTV's only campus and entertainment show. I'm Riley Holsinger. I'm going to be joined alongside by Darrion Allensworth and Tony Grillo. Today we're going to be talking about rebranding Waynesburg a little bit. Are they going to stay the Waynesburg University Yellow Jackets to us, or are we going to change them to a different logo? We'll be talking about our perfect day, whether that's going to be by ourselves with some friends or some other people, maybe some celebrities. And then we'll end it all off with a fun little drawing competition. So sit back and relax. You're watching The Buzz. For the first segment right here on The Buzz, we're going to be looking into the option of changing the Waynesburg University mascot name. And personally for me, it doesn't make too much sense on why we're called the Waynesburg University Yellow Jackets when our colors are burnt orange and black. So I'm going to throw this question to you first, Darrion. If you had the option of changing the Waynesburg University mascot name, what would you change it to and why?
No, Riley, I completely agree with you. It doesn't make sense for it to be for our mascot to be the Yellow Jackets and our colors aren't yellow. So the ideas I came up with it, the first one is the swarm. I just feel like we can generalize it more. Like you can, with a swarm, you can do so much. Like you can keep the names of like the beehive, the nest. You can keep all of that. But I think with the swarm, it opens up more like creativity with it instead of just depicting it as a single yellow jacket. I thought like for a logo you can do with the swarm is like you can make the swarm into like a shape of a football player, a shape of soccer, basketball. Like you can do a lot of creative things with the swarm.
Yeah, that's like a little similar to what I've seen a little bit over the past couple of years. I know a couple shirts I have, they just say Waynesburg University Jackets on it, so they kind of removed the yellow part of Yellow Jackets for that one. And I think with at least kind of like your example there, or if you go with the Swarm, or if you go with the Jackets, you don't really have to tweak up your logo or too much of the wordage around campus as much. So you can still kind of go with an idea like that. So I like the idea there, Darrion.
Exactly.
Tony, what is your plans if you had the option to change the mascot name?
All right. Well, Riley, for mine, I'm actually going to change it to the Wasps instead. Because I agree with what you guys say. Why are we called the Yellow Jackets when we're orange and red and black? Not red. Well, this way we can kind of keep everything similar, but it makes a bit more sense. And I think Waynesburg Wasps kind of rolls off the tongue a little bit better.
Okay, I can definitely agree with that. You kind of get the two W's working there. You have the Waynesburg Wasp. I like the idea there, Tony. So did you guys look at any other ideas like the Waynesburg University 1849 or the 49ers, because Waynesburg was founded in 1849. So it's a little bit like the San Francisco 49ers look. Or did you guys look at any other ideas there of like the Fighting Squirrels, like our producer Caleb Yager threw down on our topic sheet here? Were those any other ideas that were floating around in your head aside from bee-related names?
So like I like the idea of the Fighting Squirrels because we have a lot of squirrels on campus. That would definitely be a good idea, and there could definitely be creative ideas with what you could do with the logo, from like an acorn being like a football, or like just a fierce-looking squirrel wearing a helmet. It would be cool, but also like funny at the same time. So I was brainstorming about this topic with a friend of mine, and she came up. She found an animal called the cross fox. That's the same color as orange, and it's orange and black, just the same color as our school colors. And I think the fact that it's called the cross fox kind of plays with the word a little, because like our school being a Christian school, it just kind of goes with it.
Yeah, I definitely like that idea. Tony, were there any other ideas that you kind of looked at when you were deciding to change the mascot name?
Yeah, like, I mean, I know in the email it said Fighting Squirrels, so I thought of, how about Flying Squirrels instead? I mean, it's different, it's kind of out there. But like you guys said, we have a lot of squirrels on campus. We can find a way to put them into it. And I kept thinking about other animals that aren't really mascots for anything, so I thought, let's make ourselves the Waynesburg Giraffes, just because.
I like that. You're thinking way out of the box here, Tony. I don't see too many giraffes walking around Waynesburg University now, though, but I like the name of it. Another idea that I kind of got thrown into my head because a little bit of the Waynesburg messaging is the Waynesburg Lighters, because you have the Waynesburg Lamp Lighters on campus, and also the motto at Waynesburg University is Fiat Lux, let there be light. So I thought that could have been another decent idea if we're going to try and change the name up here. Did you guys have any other ideas?
No, I'm curious. I like the Waynesburg Lighters. It's definitely interesting. What if you had to like make what would the logo for that be if you could make it?
Oh, I think I might have to go with probably like the normal logo that they have for like the Fiat Lux logo there with like that little lamp or whatever it is. I can't really describe it because I don't see it on a daily basis. One more idea that I did have in my mind, though, before we go to a break is you have the Washington football team. Why don't we go with the Waynesburg University and then insert team name here? So it'd be the Waynesburg University football team or the Waynesburg University baseball team or the Waynesburg University basketball team. Something a little bit out of the ordinary there. But when we come back right here on The Buzz, we'll be talking about our perfect days, so stay tuned.
It's a Saturday night. You know what that means. Time to party. Sam is having a good time, watching sports, drinking beer, playing Pong. Not a care in the world for Sam. Nobody at the party stopped Sam. They let him walk out the door with his keys, even though he was stumbling, having a hard time to stand up. What happened less than 10 minutes later would change Sam's life forever.
Every day is a great day, but right here on The Buzz, we're going to be asking our panelists about what their perfect days would be. So let me go to Tony Grillo first here on The Buzz. Tony, what would you say that your perfect day would be? Would you spend it by yourself? Would you spend it with other people? And what would you be doing throughout the day?
All right, Riley, my perfect day would be I'd spend it with a group of my friends, and I kept thinking, what do I love to do? And then I thought, you know what? A karaoke day.
I like it, Tony. What songs would you sing in karaoke?
Oh, all the classics. Turn Back Time, anything from The Greatest Showman.
Those are all great. Definitely all great songs to sing. I think my perfect day would probably be like Tony with all my friends.
Karaoke?
Karaoke's not really my thing. Mine would definitely just be probably with all my friends at a tropical island somewhere, just enjoying the view, enjoying the seafood. Big seafood guy. I could eat a buffet of crab legs and sushi all day, every day. But during the day, we would just explore a tropical island, a resort, go to the beach, and then during night just party and enjoy life just in a place other than where you're normally at.
Yeah, I definitely like that, Darrion. For this one, I'm going to have to kind of go a little bit more similar to Tony here. I think I would spend the time with my friends, and we like to do this thing back home with all my friend group. We play the Rock Band video game on the Nintendo Wii, so we'd probably do that a little bit, probably play some football and do some other stuff, maybe watch some SpongeBob in the meanwhile as well. Just stuff that's been fun to us for pretty much our whole lives. I think if I was spending it alone, I would do it a little bit more of a way like you, Darrion. I think I would spend it more in a place that I can find to be really relaxing, because I feel like definitely over the past couple weeks of the semester, been a little bit stressful here, having a lot of work thrown on us. But other than that, I would definitely love to get a chance to sit back, relax, and take in the beautiful views and everything of nature. And I think if I had to spend time with my girlfriend, though, we have a bucket list. It's called R&R Adventures. I think I would end up spending a lot of the time on that day trying to knock out a plethora of different things on that bucket list right there. So we just talked about what our perfect day would look like. Let's travel back in time a little bit here. Tony, what was like the best day that you've ever had before? What were you doing?
Oh my gosh, what day do I pick?
Pick yesterday.
No. Well, I kept thinking back to when I was a little kid. One of my happiest memories is the day I visited my mom at her job, and it's kind of a simple thing, but I always look back on that thing and think that was a fun day. And I was with my dad and my sister as well, and we got to ride the subway into the city of Pittsburgh, and it was just overall a fun day.
Yeah, that's definitely great to hear. Darrion, what would you end up picking as your favorite day from the past?
Yeah, no, I like Tony's favorite day, like just being able to hang out with your family for an entire day, where it's just that. It's definitely ranks up there for me, just being able to spend time with my family on a day like that. But mine would probably be homecoming. I made it onto the homecoming court my senior year, so I spent that entire day just spending time with my friends, as well as having my family with me, and it was a very proud moment, not only just for myself, but as well as being happy for my friends who were with me.
Yeah, it's definitely great that you ended up saying that right there, Darrion, especially with the time coincidence of that being right around the homecoming for Waynesburg University here. I think for me, there's probably two events that I have to look at that I would say are probably my favorite moments of all time. One of them would have to be my senior year of high school. I ended up getting injured my last high school wrestling match, but I ended up spending a lot of time working to be back for that baseball season. And the first game that I ended up coming back to in that baseball season, my high school team was playing against our rival at PNC Park, and I ended up getting thrown into the game to pinch run in a critical situation early on in the game. I ended up scoring. It was a play at the plate, and it was just a really cool moment that I ended up getting the chance to play at an MLB baseball field, and it was just such a beautiful view from the dugout. We were in the same dugout as the Pittsburgh Pirates. It was just an incredible view looking at that skyline there at PNC Park, which is, in my opinion, the most beautiful ballpark in America. And so that was just a really cool moment, being able to spend it with my team, having all my hard work pay off from rehab and being able to recover. And then I think another favorite moment of mine would also have to relate to sports as well. I ended up getting the chance to cover Steelers training camp after my freshman year, and it kind of a little bit accomplished a childhood dream of mine. From growing up, I've always had the dream of being an NFL reporter, and it was really cool kind of getting that chance to see a lot of these athletes up close that I grew up watching on television, and to be able to have the chance to be up there right in front of them, having the chance to interview some of them, just being able to do a little bit of my dream job that I had as a kid, as a 19-year-old in college, which was really surreal, that moment. We also got to eat in the lunch in the cafeteria afterwards, and like some of the players were in there. It was Paul Zalakar, former professor Bill Moles, and myself. We got to eat in there with some of the players, and it was literally the best food that I've ever eaten in my life. I look back at that moment, and I honestly say, like, if that food doesn't push me to be good in this field, then I don't know what will. But that'll do it for this segment right here on The Buzz. When we come back, we'll have a fun little segment that'll test our drawing skills. Don't go anywhere.
Have you ever been to the Everly Library? If not, you should, because it's great. They have books of all different genres: history, biography, fiction. Try The Evolution of Life, Life of Pi, or Jurassic Park. So what if books aren't your thing? Try movies, like Frozen, or TV shows, like Lost. Books and DVDs aren't the only thing, though. Take a trip to the second floor. Welcome to the Writing Center. These tutors will tell you everything you need to know about writing a paper, and they'll help revise your essays. Now let's head back down. Behold, the Knox Learning Center. Need to print something out 5 minutes before your next class because you procrastinated? No problem. You can also print off pictures of dogs. Because, well, you can. So grab your homework, laptop, and textbook, and study diligently. Bring your lunch too. Actually, you can't. That's illegal. Now you know the Everly Library. Stop by anytime. Seriously, it's open all week.
We're going to play a little game right here on The Buzz. Darrion, Tony, and myself's drawing skills will be put up to the test. I have a basket of random words right here, more of a box, with pieces of paper. And there are random words on the pieces of paper from which each of us will take one. And the one rule is that we cannot tell the other panelist what we have. And after we look at the word, we're going to have 20 seconds to draw it up at the whiteboard up here, to draw it to the best of our ability with our dry erase marker. And then when the 20 seconds are up, the panelists will try and guess what we drew, and each contestant will have 2 guesses on what it will be. Now, obviously, we're not going to draw the word itself, but we're going to test our art abilities right here, and we're going to have Darrion go up first. So Darrion, pick out a random piece of paper. All right, thank you. I'm excited to see this. This is a fun new segment here on The Buzz. All right, let's see, Darrion. Let's test your art abilities.
We will make the attempt. Did the timer start?
Once you
Okay.
hit the board, or once you start writing on the board.
Let's see what you got.
All right, Darrion. All right, the suspense is building, and the timer starts. All right, 5 seconds through. Oh, this looks very easy. Oh, nope. 10 seconds, Darrion. Oh. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. All right, Tony, do you want the first guess on this one?
Yeah. Is it a bee?
Close.
I'm gonna guess, is it a yellow jacket?
Yeah. It's a yellow jacket with a name.
Ooh, I think I got it.
You can go here, Tony.
Sting.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
Good work, Tony. Proud of you. All right, Tony, if you want to come over this way, I have you for the second one over here.
All right.
Good work on that, Darrion.
Thanks.
The art skills were better than I expected. I thought it was going to be ice cream at first.
This is what it looked like.
Yeah, when you were like drawing the circle and then like the bottom piece of the cone, it looked like it was going to be ice cream for me. All right, Tony. Let's see what you got up here.
First out.
Have you taken any art classes here, Tony?
Here? No.
I don't blame you. I haven't taken any art classes here either. I haven't taken any since like 8th grade, I think. So it's been a while for me since I've taken an art class.
Same here.
Yeah. So it's not going to be pretty when I walk up to the board. I could definitely say that.
I went to a drawing camp when I was little.
What was that like?
I didn't retain anything, obviously.
All right,
That was
Tony.
pretty good bee.
Whenever you first write on the board, that's when your time will start.
All right.
All right, and the timer has started. I'm 5 seconds in here, Tony. This is interesting. I have no clue what's going on here.
I don't either.
5 seconds left here, Tony. All right, time's up, Tony. Darrion, you can have the first guess here.
It's a building.
It is a building, yeah.
Chapel.
It's Robert's Chapel.
Ding, ding, ding.
Nice.
I'm starting to understand the game that our producer Caleb Yager is starting to throw on us here. He's starting to give us some Waynesburg themed things, I think. I'm on to you, Caleb, back there.
Hey, we're drawing pretty well, I think.
All right, yeah, you can erase it, Tony.
Nice job, Tony.
I just pulled my note right now. Now, I apologize for all of you about to witness my drawing up here. It's probably going to be very bad, so I'm going to take a look and see what I got. Oh, this is a tough one to draw. I don't know how I want to draw this exactly. I don't know if I'm going to go with like an aerial view here.
An aerial view.
Let's see. I'm also left-handed too, so let's try and get it in a way that maybe you guys can see it. All right, my timer started, by the way. Oh, this is going to be a weird one. I'm 5 seconds in here.
What?
This is a bad drawing. Bad drawing. Bad drawing. This is a rough one. This is a very rough one to draw if we want to look at this.
Were you trying to make it 3D?
No, I will say it's like an aerial view.
It's an aerial
That's
view.
what I thought.
Okay, who wants to guess first up here?
I think Tony wants to guess first.
Tony?
All right.
What do you want to guess here?
Is it a building?
I would say it's a little bit more of like a landmark than it would be a building.
Is it the park? That's the fountain, no?
No, but you're kind of warm on the subject. So that's like guess one for each of you on this one.
Oh boy.
So you guys have one guess left each.
I am not good with names.
I
and
apologize.
landmarks
This is
here.
a terrible drawing. Like I said, I'm not good at drawing, everybody.
It's close. Is it the? Is it like the statue? The
Monuments Park?
The statue like right across from Cred?
Is that your final guess?
Yes, that's my final guess.
No.
Dang, okay.
Tony, do you have a final guess here?
Is it the gazebo place by the library?
No, it isn't. It's sadly, okay, it's Johnson Commons. Now, this is a terrible drawing of Johnson Commons, by the way, if you all are wondering about this. I tried to make this like an aerial view, and then I think I must have screwed you guys up when I threw in the brick wall here, because I was going with both brick walls. And then I mentioned it earlier in the other segment about the Fiat Lux thing, or the Let There Be Light.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is the university's like lantern
Like,
that they
I
have
know,
in the middle of it.
I know I saw the logo, the symbol before. I was just trying to think where I saw it at.
Yeah, I
Same
just
here.
couldn't draw it. That was
Yeah.
that was very bad. I apologize for you guys. All right, where's the? There it is. All right, Darrion, I'll let you pick out of here for the other one while I erase this,
All right,
if I can.
let's see what we got. No. Okay. We'll make the attempts. The attempt shall be made.
So all three of them so far have been Waynesburg themed ones.
This kind of basically is, but. All right.
So I'm excited to see what we have up here next.
How am I gonna draw this? We're gonna make it. All right, let's do this.
If you'd tell me how to draw it, then I'd be able to tell you.
Then I do the guessing.
All right, Darrion, timer has started for you. Oh, I have a good guess on it already. This is gonna be a good one for me, I think. Tony, do you have a clue on what he's drawing right now?
I think so, yeah.
3, 2, 1, time. All right, Tony, I'll let you get the first guess here. The panelists should get the first guess, I think.
Okay. Is it a squirrel?
Yes, it is.
That was good. That was a good guess there.
First try.
So when I first looked at that, to be honest, I thought you were starting to draw a cat, and I had
I
like
did
Molly.
too.
I had Molly in mind, the cat from the Bowlby Library in my head, but I was wrong on that one. All right, here we go, Tony. Let's see.
Round two. Oh, thanks.
Let's see what you got here for your final artistic attempt.
Keyword attempt.
I'm excited to see what this is, Tony. That laugh got me very curious right now.
You got me a little scared, to be honest.
Yeah. I can already tell you're brainstorming this one big time.
I'm thinking.
You mind handing me the box, Darrion?
Yep.
Thank you. This is a fun segment. I like this.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like I'm like a meteorologist up there, like drawing on the board. Or a teacher, by the way. That could also work as well.
No,
I wouldn't mind being a professor, not a teacher, though. All right, Tony. Your timer has started. This looks like it's just Johnson Commons 2.0 for me.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, you'll think that at first.
Okay. I'm very 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up, Tony.
Whoever wants to go first?
Darrion, you can go first for this one.
Is it a basketball court? The Rudy Murray House? Like the court inside?
No.
Is it a TV?
You're close.
Oh, is it a computer? A Mac?
Yeah.
Let's go.
It was IMAX, so.
Okay.
Let's go.
I was gonna
close
guess
enough.
MacLab next then, the place where I spend a plethora of hours, whether in class or editing videos and everything.
I was very confused by the little thing at the bottom. Is that the power button?
It's
oh,
the
that's an
Apple.
Apple logo.
It's-
Oh, okay.
I was
see.
confused by it at first as well. I thought that was going to be a heart.
I'm not trying to be mean to it, but your
I was
Apple
way
looked
off.
a little eaten there. It wasn't.
I know.
It wasn't the full thing.
Isn't that how the logo is, though?
Oh,
It's like a little side chunk out of it.
yeah.
All right, the final one for me here. Oh, I like this one. I like this one. All right.
Oh boy.
Let's see what I got. I wonder which one I want to draw.
It starts. Oh.
Honestly, I don't even think I need the rest of the time right here. I feel like this is a pretty simple one.
I agree.
Okay, yeah.
Who wants the first guess here? Darrion, you want the first guess?
Yeah, it's a camera.
That you got it. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh.
Sorry, Tony, you didn't get a chance to guess there.
Sorry,
But if you want to guess now, you can guess right now.
I mean, I thought it was a submarine at first because of the way I was looking at it.
I was trying to think there, which camera did I really want to draw? Did I want to draw one of the ones in studio here, or one of the ones that we have out in the field? But that'll do it for this episode of The Buzz right here on WCTV. I hope you enjoyed this episode. It was certainly a fun one from the panelists up here, Tony Grillo, Darrion Allensworth, and myself, Riley Holsinger. Have a great rest of your day.
This has been a production of Waynesburg Community Television.